Here we are! Election day. It's finally here. I don't know if we're going to find out who wins tonight because of the mail-in voting. Matter of fact, I don't think we're going to know who's going to win tonight. So it's almost over.
Want to get the voter action?
We're doing it right now, cuz. And before you walk in, they always have these people sitting at tables. Like they're going to make you change your mind. Save your paper, save your paper.
103.9 FM. It is Election Day 2024, and voters in the region head to the polls. It's also now or never to get those mail ballots in. I'm Tim Jimenez.
Vice President Harris rallied on the Parkway with Lady Gaga and other stars, wrapping up her Election Eve campaign. Former President Trump visited voters in Reading and Pittsburgh before making his closing pitch in Michigan.
In my polling station, it seemed to me well over, I think, 200 people already voted in my my little spot, and I voted really early. I'm hearing on the radio that turnout is super high. It's going to be like the biggest election of the history of the United States. I'm kind of curious to see what the polling stations at Kensington are like. I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to like some polling places, just feel out the vibe of what the election is like, what the turnout is like. Mayor election. A few years ago, I was at a Kensington polling station the day after, and they posted results of the election. And I think at one polling station, only 12 people voted. So, that really shocked me. All right, so here we are. This is Scanlon Playground in Kensington. Over here, there's the L. And they're having voting. So I talked to one of the polling workers, and they said they have more of a turnout now at this election for the president than they did for mayor already, and it's noon. So we still got, I think, 8 more hours of voting. This is Tusculum Street, and right up here, you got the newest mural in Philadelphia, right off of Kensington Ave. The L is right there. Ooh, wouldn't it be great to get an L driving by? Oh, that would be a great shot. Oh, will I stand here? Not the best area to stand around. Right where that street sweeper is, that's where Rocky used to live. I don't like going down that intersection. At the Girard L stop, getting ready to hop on the L. Yo, train dorks, who takes care of you?
Next stop, Spring Garden, for routes 5, 25 and 43, and Columbus Boulevard.
All right, here we are, 41st and Filbert. I figure this will be a good way to get a pulse on what's going on in the city. A lot of votes. If you don't mail the ballot back correctly, your vote gets disqualified. And there is a large number of votes that have been disqualified in the state of Pennsylvania. We're talking, I think there might be over 1,000 votes, which it's going to be a tight election, so it could make a difference. Oh, this is something cool. This is the very first Ronald McDonald House in the world. The Ronald McDonald House charity. The way it works is, like, if you have a kid who is sick, you could come and your family can stay at this house while your child gets worked on. Children's Hospital is a few blocks from here. And the Ronald McDonald House, it gives families of children who are going through, really big surgeries, it gives them a free place to stay. I think it provides them meals. And I think it started around the 70s. And the Philadelphia Eagles owner, Leonard Totes, I think I'm saying his name right, he was one of the big people behind the starting of the Ronald McDonald House, because one of his players had a sick kid. Sign. I've been seeing this one all up and down the busy streets. Throw the L to 40th Street. I noticed a lot of people were wearing the I voted stickers, and I never wear them. I never wear the I voted stickers. I don't like wearing stickers. I don't like wearing pins. I feel like they could mess up the fabric. All right, and now we are on the campus of the University of Penn. I think one of the things that's going to make voter turnout so incredible this year is the weather. I think it's like 75 degrees. We're about 3 or 4 degrees away from setting a record high. Fun fact, this is the college Donald Trump went here. Right here, earlier this year, there was a big protest. I think back in May, there was like a pro-Palestine protest right here on the college campus of the University of Penn. To the point they had to put this barricade around the Love statue. And they're still here, the barricade around the Love statue. You got a big gathering of people. They're getting like I voted tote bags. And I would say there was at least 50 people in that group of people getting tote bags. So it looks like turnout here is good. Let me see if I can find out. So one of the polling workers, and again, the same thing I saw in Kensington and I saw in Bridesburg. Probably the biggest turnout in the history of these polling places. A lot of the people, it seems like it was very pro-Harris, even though this is where Donald Trump went to school. Very rare in Philadelphia, black squirrel. You don't see them too often in Philly. That is cool. This is much more exciting than the election. Black squirrels, everybody. I'm at Franklin Field. This is where University of Penn plays football. Right now we got a little outdoor lacrosse action. We're only a few months away from the Philadelphia... Well, next month, Philadelphia Wings. Oh, that's a goal. Going for a scoop. Franklin Field. This is the best. I love doing this. Look at this guy charging up his scooter next to Concrete Charlie, Chuck Bagnarik. Here's some of the equipment for the Penn Quakers football team. Man, those are big shoes. Once a year they have a big event called the Penn Relays, where they have like races and stuff. If I wanted to, I could go down and watch this game. It looks like that's a high school game anyway, so I don't really... Oh, that's right, the election. Let's get back to doing that. I'd much rather watch sports. I hate that politics is sports. It's almost professional wrestling at this point, and I don't like that. All right, we're leaving University City, going to 30th and Walnut. We'll pop in Rittenhouse Square, which is a very, what's the term? Affluent. Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh, this is exciting. First person point of view, filming location, the turnaround. I ride the little scooter right down here. Oh, look at this guy. On the phone, on the Segway. The future is here. This is going to be the first presidential election I did not drink alcohol for. One of the ways I watch the election results is usually I just get drunk and I scream at the TV. Still knocking on doors on election day, just reminding people to vote. I did receive emails from both parties this entire election. Kind of just keeping note on what they were doing. And I do the stuff I was receiving from the Democratic Party the last week. They were really focusing on spreading the word on disinformation getting out there. They were really big on campaigning door to door, reminding people to vote. That's the last email I got from them was, you know, people forget to vote. I don't know how that's possible. All right, well, this is Rittenhouse Square. You got people walking around with clipboards. You got a lot of people. I would say 30 to 40% of the people I have driven past, they all have the I voted sticker. They must not have my autism where I don't like wearing pins or stickers because they mess up the fabric. That's all. Say, driving around here, I see there's a lot of people with clipboards trying to make sure people voted, finding out how people voted. We're down at the end of the Ben Franklin Parkway yesterday. Over 30,000 people showed up at the end of the parkway where Harris had her last rally featuring Oprah, Lady Gaga, Ricky Martin. I had a ticket to it, but the line was so long that I said, you know, I don't really care. I heard the sound check. I heard Lady Gaga sing God Bless America. And I was like, you know what? I don't really care about Oprah that much. We're around the portal, which is in this park called Love Park, where they have all these, you know, go vote murals. There you go. And in this mural, you got Ritty over here. You got Philly Elmo. You got the ballots. Oh, you know in 2020, they had two guys dressed up as mailboxes where there was a lot of protest. And I believe those mailboxes that were at the protest are now in the Smithsonian. And, we're now at the portal. This is Lithuania. And not many people are doing the portal in Europe. You got some press set up here at Love Park. Kind of a, well, unless you're doing a story on the portal, I would say that's a dumb place to be. Let's see if they got anything going on at City Hall. This is the breaking news story of today. The ice skating rink at City Hall, the Rothman rink. It's set, hon. Ice is on the rink. And I'm also happy to report the Blair Witch Project deer. The Blair Witch Project deer. Wow, they're very bare. They need some more moss added to them. Getting ready for the holidays. How exciting. There it is. All 4 of them are back with the creepy chimes of Mr. Softy playing. I think the Christmas Village is set to open November 15th. This is Philadelphia City Hall. And for the last few days, or a few weeks, they had early voting right here. You could fill out a form and vote. But the line to vote here was super, super long. Yeah, look. And nobody's in here today. This is exciting. This is the Christmas tree stand for the Christmas tree that stays here at City Hall. Oh, this is great. 10 days away till the Christmas Village opens. That's great. Fantastic. This is like 12th and Market. It's where it's more of a tourist area. You got a hotel here. You got a hotel here. Fun fact, the very first circus in the United States happened right here at the Lowe's Hotel. I think it was called Ricketts Circus. Right here, Ricketts Circus. The first circus in the United States opened here in 1793.
Ah, shit, I see you smiling, girl. I see, I'm gonna take you shopping, baby. I got your money. You know that. You know your stability's right here with me. I'm gonna take good care of you. Just give it to me, what you say?
November 5th, Election Day, the Christmas Bowls here at the Fashion District are up. This is very exciting. Over here is the tomb of the unknown soldier. Revolutionary War soldier. I believe they found the soldier's body in the 1940s or 50s. All right, and here we are, the birthplace of modern democracy, Independence Hall.
The wind is not cooperating. Give you one more second. There we go.
No.
You're with him for the light meter.
Here, keep doing it for a second longer. I'm just gonna take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Maybe if the breeze is behind you. All right, let's see it.
Here it is, the Liberty Bell. Hey, Liberty Bell. Another election coming up. This is a much better background than Philadelphia City Hall. Right here, Independence Hall. All those many, many years ago, those guys got together in that room over there, signed a piece of paper, breaking up with the England. Decided to go our own way. This is the Museum of the American Revolution, and this is also another polling place. And it's another place where I've been for, I drive by every election day. I kind of do this, just driving around, see what's going on, and there are definitely a line. There's definitely a line at this polling station, which means, it means I could probably wrap up making this video. It looks like every polling place I've been to, there's been a line. Even the one the one I vote at, where there's never people waiting in line. You just go in and vote. There was like 2 or 3 people in line. So, you know, we just got to wait for the results. And I don't think it's going to be done tonight. We're not going to know. Another little historic location. I don't think this is going to be here much longer, this park. You can see it's kind of jacked up. The pavement's messed up. This is called Welcome Park. And in this space is the roof, the house where William Penn lived when he lived in Philadelphia. It was somewhere around here. And they're going to redo this park very, very soon. And they were talking about getting rid of the William Penn statue. This is the statue that sits atop of City Hall. And there was such outrage. People were screaming. And then the Park Services said, oh, by the way, the William Penn statue, we're taking it down, but we're going to put it back up. And then the outrage stopped. One of the weird things with the United States is the presidential election is not it's not a popularity contest. You can get the most votes in the presidential election and still lose. It happened 2 times in the last like 25 years. And this man here, James Wilson, signer of the Constitution, he's the guy who kind of made the Electoral College a thing. And, you know, so if the vote comes down to an Electoral College, like a popular vote, the most popular person doesn't win, but the Electoral College wins. Make sure you tip a beer to James Wilson today. It's the baptismal fount at Christ Church. And William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, was baptized with the marble bowl inside that baptismal fount. Here we go. This is Alfred's Alley. It's the oldest residential street in the United States. This street was a street before America was a country. And these people, or these houses, not the people, because the people were all dead, but these houses have seen America go through a lot of change. If you enjoy this, do me a favor.